What's it okay? This is all the makeup I'll be using for today. So for my moisturizer, I'll be using Thicker Moisture and you have to apply with your flat brush. Always apply with your flat brush. Okay? To your face. And you have to focus under your eyes because you really don't want that face to be dry. So you have to go in several times and just blend the moisturizer in. You're hydrated. And then just let that dry down a bit before applying your primer. You have to let your moisturizer dry a bit before applying your primer, especially for when you're going for your base, your liquid product. You have to let one sit before you apply the next one. You don't want anything mixing on your face. Okay. And then for my primer, I usually go in with my GLAM primer for my outer face. This is my first time of trying this elf grip primer, so I'll be using this on my T-zones. So I'll put that on my outer part, then I'll just put the gripping primer on my T-zones. Do not put primer on your under eyes. Don't do that. You should not apply any primer on your under eyes. No, don't. For the GLAMZ primer, it does leave a white cast, but I don't mind it because it's really very good. My makeup lasts longer and they stay in matte the way it is, not washing out if I sweat. Because my skin gets oily very, very fast. So this helps. Then what I usually do after applying my primer is to go in with my hands, with my fingers, and just tap on like the bottom, the demarcation between under eyes and my cheeks. So the primer doesn't just sit there. I have to blend it back into my cheeks. Then I just blend with my hands around my nose, blend. Okay. Because this also helps that the two primers don't like get pulled together somehow. I just blend the line where they meet each other. So after my primer, I will just go in with a fixing spray. I know this is a technique that most of the makeup artists in Nigeria use. I go in with a fixing spray just to make sure everything sits where they're supposed to sit. And I really like this spray from Kiss Beauty. This one just for hydrating. It hydrates your skin. It's just part of the skin prep. I don't know who doesn't have this in their makeup box. So if you don't, now that's all dried out. So now we're going to apply our foundation. And for the foundation, I usually use the V Beauty True Color Matte Fluid, but this has run out. This is done, like this broke off and all of that. So I got this. I've been hearing a lot about the Blossom Makeup Soft Matte Veil Foundation, and I tried it when I got it. That was yesterday. I tried it yesterday and it did not feel like I had anything on my face. I loved it so much. It did not feel like I have anything on my face. Like it was literally soft matte. I love that. So if you are watching this, you should probably get this. And they have a very wide range of shades. And I got this shade C10 in brownie. I always apply my foundation with a brush. I also like using a sponge, but nowadays I just find myself using a brush because I feel it's easier and I don't have to pack in so much product. It works well. If there's a sponge, I would use a sponge, but the brush is just always there. And please always apply your foundation to the back of your hand before putting in your brush or your sponge. Don't just put the foundation on your face or just paint the foundation on your face, especially for a beginner. You will end up looking like a clown. Sorry, but please go in with just a little. And if you feel like this is not enough, then you can just build it up instead of packing product on your face first. Okay, and then you just like coat your brush in the product. Like coat it. Don't just put it in and wipe it. Just coat it. And then for your face, you go in with like that. Not swiping. Don't swipe. Just go in to it. The spray again and wait for it to dry well before going in with another product. It is very, very lightweight. I think it's a medium to light coverage. So if you want it to be full coverage, you have to build up. You apply one layer, then you apply the second layer, so you can cover up whatever you want to. But this foundation is good. My contour, I'll use the Blossom Makeup Spotless Perfect Camouflage Super Matte Concealer. Step, you have to use, you see the angle, you have to use an angled fluffy brush so that you can get you wouldn't pack a lot of product on your face and you get easy distribution when you're using this, and the product is going to apply exactly where you want it to. Don't want to use too much, especially if you're a beginner. Please always diffuse your products at the back of your hands. Don't just put product on your face, then you'll not be able to control it if it is too much. This way you can go in small, you can go in small bits. So I'll take my brush and just put that all over. And then for your contour, you have to go from your ear line. So you don't want to go down here. No, just stop like where your eyebrow stops. So you go like you see, just here, then here, then also on your forehead. Angle brush, then I go back to the product of my hands, just like that. I have some on it. Then you go in to your nose, size of your nose. Then you just pull that down. And for my blush, I'll go in with the Golibi set from Zikel. This set is very versatile. If you are a beginner and you're looking for something that has everything for you to do a full face bit, this is all you need, honestly. This, and then this is what you need for your base, because you can literally get your concealers, your blush, your contour from here. Then you can get the foundation and then your powders. But this is really good and it applies really well too. So because I am not an advocate for putting products directly on your face, I'll take this pink shade, this one, pink shade, put it at the back of my hand and saturate it first before putting it on my face. If it's not enough, you can always put more. I think it depends on the shape of your face and the look you are going for. But I always put it at the top of my cheeks here. So I have this lifted look. Just pull it. Because you are using a big brush, it tends to diffuse everything you have here. So what I will do is to go back in with my contour brush and just fluff out any harsh lines. And you can see that your contour brush and maybe just blend out the harsh line. Going with the Avo concealer, the Avo liquid concealer, and then the Nuban in my skin. I've been using this for a very long time because it works. This is very creamy and this is also very creamy. I always hear people say the Nuban Beauty dries fast. I don't know. I leave it to sit for about 2 minutes. It doesn't dry that fast. I don't know. Even for the avo too, I've seen somewhere somebody said it dries fast. This is my concealer placement for the avo concealer. You can just put it here. Then when you're trying to blend, you can then drag it out. I usually go back in with the Nuban concealer for a brighter under eye look. So I have to blend this out first before applying that. So now I'll just draw my eyebrows and then come back. There you can see my concealer with a smaller angle brush. And you see how easy it blends after leaving it to sit while I do my eyebrows. You see how easy it's set, how easy it blends. Once you're blending the forehead, you don't want to spread it to like your contours area. You just blend exactly where you put it, blend into your eyebrows, the top of your eyebrows. Blending your under eyes, I would advise that you either look up, you either look down and pull your face so that your crease line, because I have very deep crease lines, like my crease lines under my eyes, it goes in deep, so I like to just do this. And when you are blending the inside, you want a more stretched out face. You can pull it to the side. I just blend towards the side of the straight line. That is all blended. You go in with your newborn beauty concealer. Just put a dot on the other eyes if you want that bright look. If you don't like bright under eye looks, you can just leave it the way it is now. That is how you get a flawless base look. That is all my liquids. Now I'm going to set the concealer with a loose powder. And for the loose powder, I'll be using my Fora powder in the shade Banana. Please always tap the powder at the back of your hands first. You don't want to pack all the powder on your. So you place and looking down. But first, I will always advise you to go back with your concealer. Blend first. Blend again so everything is smooth. I'll go in with the Ezekiel Skin Fit pressed powder. I also want to use a very fluffy brush. Just going to. We've set everywhere that has the concealer. We've set everywhere on our face that has contour. So now we'll set the rest of our faces. So I'll use the Milani Mineral Compact Makeup in shade 109. That's warm. And then see. Make sure the powder is on the brush. Don't just dab. Make sure the powder is on the brush. Then you dust off the excess back of your palm, because this also blends it out. And then for the rest of your face. That's a flawless base for a soft glam look. That is so good. Now we'll go to the eyeshadows, and for the eyeshadows we'll just do something very simple but also good. And then for my eyeshadow, I'll be using the Annie's Beauty Ashy Smoky palette, and also my Zaron Smoky palette too. I'll be using the transition shade for me, this brown, and I'll also be using one of the shiny ones. And then from my Annie's palette, I'll be using the lighter shades just at the always try to because I'm a bit extra. I wear eyes with black. I would be blending it out with black, but I'll also be lining it with this beautiful red pencil. So that's my simple eye look. And then I use flawless mascara. And to darken my lips, I use the Davis pencil. And then I take the other side of this brush and just blend that out a bit. Because I don't really like simple looks, I would do something with the lips. I'll put this is a little bit of shimmer, but not so. I'll just tap that on my eyes all over my lip, and it gives that shine. And because I still want my blush to pop, I'll go in with the powder first for the blush. This pink color here. When you're dabbing into this with your, please go lightly. You don't want to get too much on your already done makeup. So you go in lightly with just a little. Please always dab it off. And then to set all of that, I'll use my ZL Seal Makeup Fixing Spray. Please, and you see how flawless that looks. And then I go in with a tiny brush and I'll go in with my Silver Mark Smooth Affairs powder palette. Go in with this. And I'll go with my shade with a little bit lighter shade on my under eye. This shade and this one. So to just put everything together and achieve a matte look, I use this Omari Code setting spray. The matte one, I really like this setting spray. It drenched in it, so you wait for it to dry. In the meantime, I'll apply my lip gloss. The shiny lip gloss, and this one is from Avon. And this is the white berry drenched. Apply as that. So I'll do that, put it on the back of my hands because I don't want to keep getting the applier dirty, and change the color of the lip gloss. Apply. So this is the finished look, flawless. And if you want to achieve a soft glam, you can just follow my tutorial, and if you want a more in-depth tutorial, you can send a message. It's the look, and the shimmer in the lips just looks really good. It looks really good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Please make sure you come to watch. Okay?